This is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how are you doing? Let's take a look at Turkey. Let's start with Ankara, which is the surprising capital, and everyone thinks it's Istanbul. Ankara, Turkey's cosmopolitan capital, sits in the country's central Anatolia region. It's a centre for the performing arts, home to the State Opera and Ballet, the Presidential Symphony Orchestra, and several national theatre companies. Overlooking the city is Anıtkabir, the enormous hilltop mausoleum of Kemal Atatürk, modern Turkey's first president, who declared Ankara the capital in 1923. I believe Atatürk was also the creator of the Turkish alphabet, the version that they use to write in Turkish, which is in Latin script. At the time, I think they were using Arabic, which doesn't suit Turkish at all, for lots of reasons. It seems like a very populous city. I'm not sure how many people live there. It must be over 1 million, surely. Judging the population of Turkey as a whole is quite large. I'm very wrong with these figures, but I want to say 80 million. Let me look. It is actually 83 million, so for once I'm not 10 or 20 million out. I still get comments every week on this video that I did 5 years ago saying that France and Germany had populations of blah blah blah, and everyone sort of says, oh no, that's wrong. I'm like, yes, I know. Population of Ankara, probably going to be like 4 million or something now, isn't it? Oh, there we are, 4.5 million. Oh, while the province itself has a population of 5.4 million. Wow. Anıtkabir. So people have lived in this area of the world for thousands of years. It's a very impressive fortress, isn't it? On the top of the hill. Etnografya Müzesi. Resim Heykel Müzesi, the museum of, I don't know what Heykel, maybe it's the name, Resim. I want to say like art. Turkish. Painting, drawing, picture, image, painting, photo, illustration, drawing. Where are we? Hacı Bayram Mosque. Museum of Anatolian Civilizations. Gençlik Parkı. I think it's like the park of youth, maybe. Genç is like young, lik. So it makes an adjective. That's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it stretches for absolutely miles in every direction. That is beautiful. Turkey. Something. Turkey. Büyük Big Millet. National. Meclisi. Not sure what Meclis. What does Meclis mean? Meclis. Council. Oh, okay. Gosh, beautiful. Okay, let's have a little look then at somewhere else. I think Trabzon is also a nice place I'd like to visit. Trabzon is a city on the Black Sea coast of northeast Turkey. Built as a church in the 13th century, the city's Hagia Sophia has served as a hospital and a museum, but stays a mosque with restored ceiling frescoes. Is the Hagia Sophia in Trabzon? I thought it was in Istanbul. The Trabzon Museum, set in an early 20th century mansion with Rococo and Art Nouveau elements, traces the city's history with archaeological and ethnographic exhibitions. Is that the Hagia Sophia? No, I think it's the Gülbahar Hatun Jame. Jama is mosque. Erdoğdu Mahallesi Jama. Kızlar Manastırı. It's a monastery for women, girls. It's very green, isn't it? It's right on the coast of the it's the Black Sea. It's the Black Sea up there, isn't it? It's be lovely and warm in the summer. Possibly all year round, actually. I know that lots of parts of Turkey do get snow, though. Hang on, I said Hagia Sophia a second ago. Is that Hagia Sophia? Trabzon Hagia Sophia Camii. So maybe it's called the same thing. Hagia Sophia Camii ve Müzesi. Yeah, Hagia Sophia. Yeah, it's a different thing to what I was thinking. We'll have a look at the Hagia Sophia together when we look at Istanbul in just a moment. You'll see what I mean. Wow, that's literally in the valley, isn't it? That is insane. Look how blue the water is. I wonder what the population of Trabzon is then. It's only 250,000 actually. It's relatively small. It's about the same size as where I grew up in Swansea. Wow, that's very fairy tale, isn't it? because Istanbul is very famously such a large city that it spans both continents of Europe and Asia. Istanbul is a major city in Turkey, not the capital, that straddles Europe and Asia across the Bosphorus Strait. Its old city reflects cultural influences of the many empires that once ruled here. In the Sultan Ahmed district, the open-air Roman-era hippodrome was for centuries the site of chariot races, and Egyptian obelisks also remain. The iconic Byzantine Hagia Sophia features a soaring 6th century dome and rare Christian mosaics. And I think Istanbul is a ridiculous, is it like 10? Istanbul. 10 million? 15. Crikey. I nearly swore, I was so shocked. That is insane. 15 million. There are only 3 million people in Wales. That's the Hagia Sophia, so that's what I was a little bit shocked at. Obviously, it's not the only one. Oh, I've done that thing. It's playing up yesterday. Never mind. This is the Dolmabahce Palace. Yeah. Topkapi Palace Museum. Galata Tower. The Blue Mosque. Basilica Cistern. That must be hundreds and hundreds of years old. Istanbul Archaeological Museum. It's the Grand Bazaar. It's very clean actually, I was expecting it to be more chaotic. Kalmaz Baharat. Isambaba. Kariye Mosque. Yeah, that's the Hagia Sophia. That's the one I had in my mind at least. Back to the bazaar. Misir Çarşısı. Oh, Moschea Blue, but it's in Italian. Sultan Ahmed Jame. So yes, the Blue Mosque. Let's see if we can get some nice angles of it. It's being weird. That man has got no legs. And that one doesn't have a head. Yeah, that's interesting. So you can't go in with shorts on, or without, as a woman without a headscarf. And that's what inside looks like. It's amazing, isn't it? don't think you'd be able to see from one end to the other of the city is that big. I mean, I'm absolutely sure you wouldn't, in fact. Absolutely beautiful. The architecture is just beyond stunning, isn't it? So that must be the strait there. And then either side here. This one side is Europe and the other is Asia, or maybe that's Asia, this is Europe. It's crazy to think about, isn't it? That's how far apart they are. Okay. Let's maybe look at one more place. Feud of Gaziantep. Gaziantep, previously and still informally called Aintab or Antep, is the capital of Gaziantep province in the westernmost part of Turkey's southeastern Anatolia region, approximately about 185 kilometers east of Adana and 97 kilometers north of Aleppo in Syria. There's Aleppo. Oops. Gaziantep. $2.1 million. Crikey. Wow. Look at the dome on that. Gaziantep Kalesi. Independence Mosque. It's been a city, Billy. Shahin Bey Parkı. Shahin Bey is not like, it's not friendship, is it? Shahin. Shahin Bey. Don't have to get the S on there. Atatürk Anı Müzesi. Bayezhan Gaziantep Kent Müzesi. Müzesi being museum. It's amazing. Archaeology Museum. glass, you know, they have some little. That's cool. Looks like the bazaar. Tarihi, Sincerely Bedesten. Tarihi is like historical. Yeah, you can see how large the city is. It's massive. Al-Maj Bazaar. Oh, Şahin Bey must be the district. Şahin Bey Belediyesi. Serrekustu Konakları. That's a rather pretty picture. Oh my goodness. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop me a comment if you did, and click like. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Click subscribe up in this top right hand corner. Picture my face, and I'll leave another video here if you want to check out similar content. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely relaxing sleep, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks everyone.